Johnny Rodriguez's career trajectory is one of triumph, heartbreak, and redemption. His journey from a troubled young man to a country music sensation is a testament to his raw talent and determination. Despite his successes, Johnny's life has also been marked by personal struggles and challenges, including time spent behind bars and tumultuous relationships. His story is one of resilience and transformation, shaped by personal adversity and the power of music. Early life and humble beginnings. Johnny Rodriguez was born in the small town of Soulful, Texas, located just 90 miles from the Mexican border. Growing up in a large, close-knit family of 10 children, Johnny experienced the hardships and joys that came with a humble upbringing. The Rodriguez family lived in a modest, 4-room house, struggling financially but rich in love and familial bonds. Despite the challenges of their circumstances, Johnny's early life was marked by a sense of community and a passion for music that would eventually shape his future. Raised in a bilingual household, Johnny was immersed in the rich cultural traditions of Mexican-American life. This upbringing played a significant role in shaping his musical style, blending the sounds of country music with the rhythms of Latin influences. Johnny's family, though not wealthy, ensured that he had a strong foundation, emphasizing the importance of education, respect, and a deep connection to his roots. Johnny was an intelligent student, excelling in school and serving as an altar boy at his local church. He also showed great promise as an athlete, becoming the captain of his junior high football team. However, the challenges of adolescence took a toll on him. At the age of 16, Johnny's father, a hardworking man who had instilled in him a sense of responsibility and perseverance, passed away after a long battle with cancer. This loss left a gaping hole in Johnny's life, and was further compounded by the death of his older brother, Andres, in a tragic car accident just 1 year later. These heartbreaking events set the stage for a tumultuous period in Johnny's life. A troubled youth, jail time, and second chances. At the age of 18, Johnny's life took a drastic turn when he found himself in jail. The incident that led to his incarceration was a result of youthful indiscretions. Johnny and a group of friends had stolen some goats to have a barbecue, but they were caught and arrested. In an attempt to protect his friends, Johnny took the fall for the crime, which ultimately led to him serving time in jail. While the circumstances of his arrest might seem trivial, the experience would have a profound impact on Johnny's life, shaping his character and providing him with a unique perspective on the world. During his time in jail, Johnny found solace in music. As he sat in his cell, he would sing to pass the time, and his soulful voice caught the attention of a Texas Ranger named Joaquin Jackson. Jackson, who had a love for country music, was taken aback by the raw emotion and powerful delivery in Johnny's singing. Recognizing his potential, Jackson went out of his way to help Johnny, introducing him to Happy Sean, a promoter and owner of Alamo Village, a Wild West-themed tourist attraction near Soulful. Sean was intrigued by Johnny's voice and offered him a job performing at the village, giving him a platform to showcase his talent. Johnny's performances at Alamo Village marked the beginning of a turning point in his life. It was here that he would meet two key figures who would play a significant role in his musical career: country music legends Tom T. Hall and Bobby Bare. Both Hall and Bare were in the audience during one of Johnny's performances and immediately recognized his talent. They encouraged him to pursue a career in Nashville, the epicenter of country music, and offered their support in helping him get started. The Nashville Breakthrough. At just 21 years old, Johnny took the advice of Hall and Bare and moved to Nashville with little more than a guitar and $14 in his pocket. This was a bold move, but Johnny was determined to make a name for himself. Once in Nashville, Johnny was taken under the wing of Tom T. Hall, who not only provided guidance but also offered him a job playing guitar in his band. This mentorship was invaluable, as it gave Johnny the opportunity to hone his skills and gain exposure in the music industry. Hall's influence on Johnny was profound, and under his tutelage, Johnny began to develop his unique sound, a blend of traditional country music and Latin influences that set him apart from other artists in the genre. In 1971, Hall arranged an audition for Johnny with Mercury Records. The label executives were immediately impressed by Johnny's soulful voice and the passion he brought to his performances. Within a year of moving to Nashville, Johnny Rodriguez signed a recording contract with Mercury Records. marking the beginning of what would become a highly successful career in country music. Johnny Rodriguez's rise to stardom. Johnny's debut single, "Pass Me By, If You're Only Passing Through," released in 1972, was an immediate hit. The song resonated with audiences due to its heartfelt lyrics and Johnny's emotional delivery. The track reached number 9 on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart, establishing him as a rising star in the country music scene. This success was followed by a string of hit songs that showcased Johnny's versatility and unique style, blending classic country with Latin rhythms. His ability to sing in both English and Spanish added to his appeal, making his music accessible to a broader audience and bringing diversity to the country music genre. In 1972, Johnny was recognized by the Academy of Country Music as the most promising vocalist, an honor that cemented his status as one of the most exciting new talents in the industry. His smooth voice, combined with his Latin influences, made him a standout artist, and he quickly became known as the first prominent Hispanic singer in country music. Johnny's success was a groundbreaking moment in the history of country music, as he opened doors for other Latin artists to find their place in the genre. The height of his career. Throughout the 1970s, Johnny Rodriguez continued to build on his success, releasing hit after hit. His songs, which often explored themes of love, heartbreak, and personal reflection, resonated with fans across the country. Johnny's emotional depth and smooth delivery made him a favorite among country music fans, and his concerts were met with enthusiastic crowds. His stage presence was electrifying, and his ability to connect with audiences made him a beloved figure in the country music world. One of Johnny's most memorable songs from this era was "You Always Come Back to Me," which became one of his signature hits. The song, with its catchy melody and poignant lyrics, further solidified Johnny's place in the country music pantheon. His success was not limited to chart-topping singles. He also gained recognition as a dynamic performer, captivating audiences with his powerful voice and magnetic stage presence. Despite his rapid rise to fame, Johnny Rodriguez's personal life was not without its challenges. His relationships, both professional and personal, were often turbulent, and his struggles with fame and the pressures of the music industry took a toll on his mental health. This pressure, coupled with his past struggles and family tragedies, led Johnny to step away from the spotlight at various points in his career. Personal struggles and setbacks. Despite his success, Johnny's life outside of music was far from easy. His first marriage to Linda Diane Patterson, a flight attendant from Georgia, came at the height of his early fame. The relationship, while intense, was short-lived, and the couple eventually parted ways. Johnny's second marriage, to Lana Nelson, the daughter of country music legend Willie Nelson, drew significant media attention, but was equally brief, lasting only 7 months. These personal struggles were compounded by the pressures of his career and the constant scrutiny of the media. In 1998, Johnny found stability in his third marriage to Debbie McNelly, a hair salon owner from San Marcos, Texas. The couple had a daughter, Aubrey Ray Rodriguez, whose birth in April 1998 marked a new chapter in Johnny's life. Becoming a father brought him a sense of fulfillment and joy, and he embraced the responsibilities of parenthood with enthusiasm. Despite the challenges in his personal life, Johnny found solace in his family and his music, using both to stay grounded. Johnny's legacy and return to the spotlight. Over the years, Johnny Rodriguez's name faded from the public eye, but his legacy as a pioneering artist in country music remained intact. His contributions to the genre, particularly as one of the first Hispanic artists to achieve mainstream success, opened doors for future generations of Latin musicians. Johnny's blend of country and Latin influences became an integral part of his identity, and his ability to bridge cultural gaps made him a beloved figure in the country music community. In recent years, Johnny has made a return to the stage, performing at various events and charity concerts. His passion for music and his deep connection to his roots continue to drive him, and he remains a respected figure in the industry. Johnny Rodriguez's story is one of perseverance, passion, and the enduring power of music to heal and inspire. Despite the hardships he faced along the way, Johnny's legacy as a trailblazer in country music endures, inspiring future generations of artists to follow their dreams and stay true to their roots. A breakthrough in Nashville, the birth of a country star. In 1971, Johnny's life took another dramatic turn when country music icons Tom T. Hall and Bobby Bare attended one of his performances at Alamo Village. They were immediately struck by his raw talent and urged him to move to Nashville, Tennessee, the epicenter of country music. At just 21 years old, Johnny took their advice to heart and made the bold decision to move to Nashville with nothing but his guitar and $14 in his pocket. In Nashville, Johnny quickly became involved in the country music scene, working as a guitarist for Tom T. Hall's band and gaining valuable insights into the art of songwriting. Hall not only mentored Johnny, but also encouraged him to pursue his own musical career. Hall's mentorship led to a significant opportunity when he arranged an audition for Johnny with Mercury Records. The audition was a success, and Johnny soon found himself signed to the label, beginning what would be an illustrious career. The rise to stardom, breaking new ground in country music. Johnny Rodriguez's debut single, "Pass Me By If You're Only Passing Through," released in 1972, marked the beginning of his meteoric rise to fame. The ballad, with its heartfelt lyrics and Johnny's smooth, emotional delivery, captured the hearts of country music fans. The song quickly climbed to the top of the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart, and Johnny's unique fusion of traditional country music with his Latin heritage resonated with audiences, making him one of the first prominent Hispanic artists in country music. Johnny's success continued to build throughout the 1970s. In 1973, he reached #1 on the charts for the first time with "You Always Come Back to Hurting Me." That same year, he released "Ridin My Thumb to Mexico," a song he had written himself, which further cemented his status as a rising star. The song's catchy tune and relatable lyrics, which spoke of wanderlust and yearning for freedom, struck a chord with fans across the country. These successes were followed by a string of hit singles that showcased Johnny's versatility as an artist, including "I Just Can't Get Her Out of My Mind," "Just Get Up and Close the Door," and "Love Put a Song in My Heart." Johnny's first album, released in 1973, also topped the Billboard Top Country Albums chart, solidifying his position in the industry. His rapid rise was not only due to his musical talents, but also his ability to connect with audiences on a deeply emotional level. Johnny's voice, which blended traditional country with Latin influences, gave him a distinct edge in an era dominated by more conventional country sounds. In addition to his chart successes, Johnny received recognition from his peers in the industry. In 1972, he was named Most Promising Vocalist by the Academy of Country Music, an honor that foretold the bright future that lay ahead. Television appearances and the expanding public persona. In addition to his music career, Johnny Rodriguez also made a name for himself as a television personality. He appeared on the popular TV series Adam 12, a police procedural drama that aired in the early 1970s. Although his role was brief, it marked his ability to engage with a broader audience outside of music. His charm and charisma also earned him a spot on the dating show The Dating Game in 1974, where he won over audiences with his likable persona. These television appearances helped broaden his appeal and introduced him to viewers who may not have otherwise been exposed to country music. Dominating the country music scene. By 1975, Johnny Rodriguez was at the peak of his career. He released 3 singles that all reached #1 on the country charts: "I Just Can't Get Her Out of My Mind," "Just Get Up and Close the Door," and "Love Put a Song in My Heart." His success was not limited to just singles. He had 14 #1 hits and sold millions of records, earning multiple gold albums. Johnny's performances were marked by their authenticity and emotional depth, with each song reflecting his genuine connection to the material. During this period, Johnny also began to experiment with his musical style, covering songs by iconic artists like George Harrison, Linda Hargrove, Mickey Newbury, and Billy Joe Shaver. His rendition of Harrison's "Something" infused a country touch into the classic Beatles song, showcasing his versatility as an artist. His ability to reinterpret popular songs with his own unique style added to his growing reputation as a groundbreaking figure in the country music scene. Johnny was also linked to the outlaw country movement, a genre that emphasized a raw, unpolished approach to country music. This movement, which included artists like Bobby Bare and Tom T. Hall, sought to break away from the polished, commercialized sound of mainstream Nashville. Johnny's status as a Mexican-American artist gave him an added layer of significance within the outlaw country movement, as he faced and overcame significant obstacles to reach his level of success. His cultural background, combined with his musical talents, made him a trailblazer in a genre that had long been dominated by white artists. The decline, personal struggles, and legal issues. Despite his immense success, Johnny Rodriguez's career began to decline in the late 1970s. The outlaw country movement lost momentum, and the music industry shifted towards a more polished, mainstream sound. Johnny's personal struggles, including battles with substance abuse, also took a toll on his career. While he continued to perform live and release new music, his chart success became more sporadic. In 1979, Johnny signed with Epic Records in an attempt to revitalize his career. His first track with the label, Down on the Rio Grande, performed well on the charts, but his subsequent album, Rodriguez, featured only cover songs and lacked the originality that had defined his earlier work. Despite the release of successful singles like Fools for Each Other and What'll I Tell Virginia, Johnny never regained the commercial success he had enjoyed earlier in his career. A life altered. The shooting incident and legal troubles. In 1982, Johnny's life took a dark turn when he was involved in a deadly shooting at his residence in Sabul, Texas. Johnny shot and killed a 28-year-old man, whom he believed was an intruder. The incident was widely reported and attracted significant media attention. Johnny claimed he acted in self-defense, but the legal battle that followed cast a shadow over his career. In 1999, after a highly publicized trial, Johnny was acquitted of the charges, but the damage to his reputation had already been done. The trial and the media frenzy surrounding it made it difficult for Johnny to regain the public's trust and hindered his efforts to stage a comeback. Later years, resilience, and tours. Despite the challenges he faced in the 1980s and 1990s, Johnny Rodriguez never gave up on his love for music. In 1993, he released the album Run for the Border, but it failed to achieve significant commercial success. He continued to tour, performing for his loyal fans who still remembered his past hits. Johnny's tours took him to various countries, including Switzerland, Poland, South Korea, Canada, Mexico, and the United Kingdom. These international tours allowed him to reconnect with his roots and showcase his music to a new generation of fans. In the years following his decline, Johnny continued to perform live shows, focusing on providing his fans with an authentic country music experience. He may not have regained the mainstream success he once enjoyed, but his legacy as a pioneering figure in country music endures. His ability to blend Latin influences with traditional country music created a sound that was uniquely his own, and his contributions to the genre have left an indelible mark on the history of country music.